CampAChino is proudly presented by portmedia.com.au.
If you enjoy the great outdoors and a great cup of coffee, I'd like to show you a great new product. It's called the CampAChino.
Who doesn't love a great cuppa first thing in the morning? There are a lot of us out there that do. But finding or making that great cup when you're out on the road or camping in the bush can be difficult. Until now, introducing the CampAChino, the cafe-style coffee maker, for those who love a great cuppa just about anywhere. The CampAChino can be used on a campfire, the barbie, a gas cooker, or even the stove. It doesn't require any electricity, so there are no cables, and the CampAChino won't spill.
I love my camping and I enjoy my coffee. That's why I bring my CampAChino machine so I can enjoy both.
It's so easy to use, I love it.
I spend a lot of time camping and it makes a great cup of coffee just about anywhere.
So what's in the box? There is a canister, the main valve, the frothing arm, the handle, and a thermometer with a glass attachment. Now let's take a look at the CampAChino in action.
So let's get started. Very easy to do, you don't need any extra tools at all. It just screws in nice and easily, as you can see. So we put our milk arm on now. As you can see, it just screws in really nice and easily, which is really good for when you travel because you can undo it and keep it in a small spot so it doesn't take up too much room. There we go. We're ready to get started. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. We've put that together now. We'll just sit that to the side because we haven't cleaned it out yet. And I have one here ready made to go. Okay, so we'll put it on top. Now, what we need to do is to get some heat started. So you can use a gas burner top, you can use a cooktop at home, or you could even use a fire. So when you're out camping, just put it on the fire and away you go. You have a nice hot cup of coffee. Okay, so we'll just turn this on and get it started. Now we need the valve in the open position because we need the steam to come out here. Once the steam starts coming out, we'll close the valve off and the steam will come through the milk arm. Okay, so we'll let that get nice and warm. As it's getting warm, we'll prepare our coffee. So now we fill up the milk. So we only usually fill it to about 3/4 full because we don't want it too full. Otherwise it's going to go all the way over the top when the froth starts to come on. Okay, so that's about enough milk. You give it a little stir to get the sugar and the coffee off the bottom. Beauty of this is you don't need any special coffee. You can use any coffee, whether it be instant coffee or packet coffee, whatever coffee you've got available, especially when you're going camping. So what we do now is we'll wait for the steam to come through. We get our thermometer and we put it on the side so we can gauge the temperature. And how hot do you usually take it to? Usually 60 degrees is a good temperature for drinking coffee. We don't want it too hot because we don't want to scald ourselves. So 60 degrees is a beautiful cappuccino. Yep.
Is there other things you can do than just coffee? Or?
We can. It is not just a cappuccino maker. What you can do is you can heat up a cup of tea, you can heat up hot water, and great for mums, as you know, you can heat up the baby's bottle while you go camping.
Oh, great.
So the milk arm is actually a steam arm, so it warms water up as well. So it works for the whole family. Hot chocolates, cappuccinos, cups of tea, just about anything.
Oh, great.
Okay, now you can see the steam starting to come through now.
Yes.
So what we do is we actually turn that valve into the opposite position and we'll start to get steam through the milk arm. You put your cup underneath and away we go. Now we usually wait till we get the milk to about 20 to 30 degrees and then we start frothing the milk on top. So keep your arm nice and deep in to start heating it up. Now when it gets to about 40 to 45 degrees, what we want to do then is to turn the heat off so we can get the milk arm to stop steaming when it's about 60 degrees. You can see the froth is starting to form on top. Okay, and we just switch it off now. But as you can see, it's still frothing, so the steam's still coming through. It's just slowly starting to recede now. You can hear the bubbles? That's showing that the steam's starting to go. Okay, and it's almost done, and we're at exactly 60 degrees. See that beautiful top coming through into the coffee now. Pull it all away. Out goes our thermometer. And there is your CampAChino.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so once we've cleaned the milk arm, what we then can do is to refill the CampAChino ready for the next coffees. Now, we turn the barrel into the closed position, okay? And what this will do will enable us to siphon back through. So we get our cup, we put a nice wet sponge on top. Now 1 cup of water is actually going to make 2 to 3 cups of CampAChino coffee, okay? So we put it underneath like that and it will siphon back through. Now the beauty of this product is we don't have to pull it apart to refill it. It's simple, it's easy. Either a wet sponge to cool the pot down and it'll siphon back through the milk arm, or you can actually put running water on it. So turn a tap on and that will speed it up even quicker because the cold water is going to cool the pot nice and quick and it will suck all that water back through the nozzle. And the third way is just tip a bit of water from your glass on and quickly hook the glass. And it's self-fill. Simple, easy, done. So as you can see, the water level is going down and it's siphoning back through the pot. You can actually hear it trickling back into it. Ready for your next CampAChino. Lovely.
So whether it's a great coffee, a fabulous hot chocolate, or a wonderful cup of tea, it's all so simple with the CampAChino.